You're welcome to another episode of Computer Made Easy AutoCAD 2 practical classes, and we are on lesson 10. We'll be drawing an isometric drawing with a little more complexity than the previous one. Let's go. So let's begin. First, I'm sure my drawing is in isometric mode. So all I need to do is start with a line tool. I'm intentionally using line tool because I may need to erase some and all those things. Then I'll also place my drawing on auto mode since most of what I will be drawing they follow the axis 65. Now my drawing is a little bigger than what it should be, but I do not mind because I know after drawing I can always scale it up. I can always scale it down. $45. 80. 70. 20. My drawing is on construction line layer, but I do not mind because I know I can always take it to any layer I want once I'm done. 5, 70, 20, 70, 5, 5, 5, 80. My drawing is going out of my drawing space, but I do not mind because I know I can always scale and do whatever I like with it. Part of the flexibility that AutoCAD provides. 5. Now next I will be drawing the web here. So I'm using line again. I know from here, distance from here to where it begins is 28. 28. 5 again. I know coming out is 35. 35. And the distance here is 14. 1, 4. That I know. The line there doesn't seem to follow the axis, so I will leave that for now. F5. So up is 60, and F5. This way it's 14. 1, 4. Now I'll put my auto mode off so that I can draw a line that is not aligned with the axis. Fine. Now the lines here I will have to trim them off. Now the only thing left is to complete the cylinder on top of this place. Now to do that, I need to find the center point of the cylinder, the base and the top. Then I put it down. So looking here, it says the center point of the cylinder is 35, is at the midpoint of this. Okay. And also it goes for 38. Fine. So this is the midpoint of the first cylinder. Now to draw the cylinder, I'll pick my ellipse and I'll be using iso circle. Click on it right there. So it's not aligned with the face as I want. I'll press F5. Okay, perfect. And the diameter of the circle is 40. So the radius is 20. Fine. Now, what I would like to do next is to copy this up. I want to copy this up. So I'll copy. Then I'll use the center to copy it up. For this, I'll put in up my auto mode. F5. Okay, and the height of the cylinder is 20. Fine. Now I'll draw the inner cylinder. I'll use my ellipse again. And select center point, just the center. I'm using no snap. My old snap is on, that's why I can do such an amazing thing. No. Ellipse again. Isometric ellipse. F5. Fine. And the diameter of the smaller circle is 26, so radius is 13. Okay, fine. Now all that is left for me is to trim the trimmables and join the joinables. So I'll put a line. Now each circle has four junctions. Each circle has 4 junctions. Oh, come on. F5. I know it's 20. You know, when you draw in a circle and you started from center line, the circle has 4 junctions, or we can say 4 quadrants. And what I've done here is to simply locate 2 quadrants from here and use it to plot what I did. Now I will zoom to it and trim the trimmables. So trim. I don't need this line. I don't need this line. I don't need this line. Trim. So I need to delete this. Fine. Now you may be wondering, my cylinder is not well cut out here. It was because I used the quadrant above. I can easily go again and use the quadrant below. You can see the quadrant here. So I trace it up 20. Okay, fine. This quadrant will even do a better job than the previous one. And voila, here is my figure. The next thing I'll do is to join. So I'll select what I need to select. Then join. Okay, that's better. Then my drawing is bigger than my object, so I want to scale it down. Scale. So base point of my scale, I want to use this point. Now I want to scale it down. So I'll be multiplying this by something lesser than 1, 0.75. Oh, perfect. And now I want to put my object on the outline layer, which I've created for outline. And I'll switch it to outline layer. And voila, my drawing is done. All that is left for me is to add dimensions, which we'll do right now. So dimension DIM. And you notice one beautiful thing about AutoCAD is even if you change the dimension alongside, it will give you the dimension of the drawn object. Dimension of the drawn object. Okay. You will notice I'm not using the same layer as the outline for the dimension. It is very important you do that. I should have created an entirely different layer for dimensions, but because I didn't, that's why I'm using the construction line layout, since construction line still we do. Now to dimension the circles, I'll be using diameter. Okay, it's now coming through. Okay, now if you look closely, when I'm using dim diameter, it's not going through. So I'd rather just use the usual long method. 1 passing through the center. Come on. Okay. I don't want to do that. Okay. Alright, just leave it. So thank you for watching today's episode. Remember, we can undo your projects and technical drawing. Have a beautiful day.